Welcome aboard, everybody. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They're locked in again at that third. Greg,
other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga comes in for Green. Podziemski, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Curry. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
In fact, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Pass to Looney. On the wing, Heel. It's hauled in by Brown.
And already they stake out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here. Start.
Warriors trail by 18. Here's Kuminga. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pritchard passes to Money. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And additionally, they're doing a terrific job getting to the line tonight, and they're turning all those trips into early points.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Podziemski out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Waters in at the small forward position. Warriors trail by 16. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And the basket by Money.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Beverley, the pass to Waters. Podziemski with it. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Money. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And the basket by Tatum.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Green with a screen for Beverley. Down low. Green passes to Waters. There's the pick. Clock at 4, and the wide open shot from Green. And he hits the jump shot. Green's got his first 2 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Connects from three-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Golden State moving it around. Podziemski finds Green. Back to Podziemski. 16 feet away. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Money. And again, Boston with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Celtics out in front, running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Boston Celtics.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah,
He's checked in for White. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Curry. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 17. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Money out there with Holiday. And it's Horford in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Cans it from downtown. Beverly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Money. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 27.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Anderson comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Peyton in for Draymond Green. Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. And he drives in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Kuminga sets a screen for Beverly. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Anderson. That one, no good. Here's Money. Fires for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga, DeAnthony Melton out there, Patrick Beverly. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Santos in at the 5. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
First free throw is good. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Here's Podziemski. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
A slight rebound advantage for them. 1 more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the basket by Money.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Santos. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Pass to Pajemski. Right side, Kuminga. Over Tatum. And it's off the back rim. No good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like, when he's dropping dimes like that, like, Jason Tatum is a problem.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pritchard passes to Money. Good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Here's Pajemski. Yes, that goes in. Pajemski's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Money. Trying his luck from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Santos. Floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
And this was one. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Pajemski. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Money, no good. Pass to Kuminga. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's Money. Off target with his three. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pajemski with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Golden State moving it around. Moody's shot is off. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Outside Tatum. From downtown, and again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
MP, you are unconscious out there tonight.
Way to bring home that W. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Good luck out there.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
Up next, the Celtics taking on the Nets. For the Boston Celtics, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with a win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Nets, Celtics. We'll be right back for the tip. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Now here's Bogdanovich, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. To the inside. Here's Tatum. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And that one misses. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
And Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Here's Money, following the bucket by the Nets. Bogdanovich into the lane.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
Here's Brown, plenty of space. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Money. Nails it from 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Money. And again, Boston with the triple. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Brown. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Schroeder.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And here's Schroeder outside. On target from range. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
From deep three-point range. Money misses. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Money with the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Nets trail by 6. Thomas outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner 3, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. And here's Schroeder. And in that win against the Grizzlies, he's another guy who played really well. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Nets trail by 9. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Johnson. And here's Thomas from the arc. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And finished off by Tatum.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Celtics. They're up by 11. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. So on the floor for Brooklyn. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. Simmons, the pass to Finney-Smith. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Drains the triple. Money's got 12 points in the game. Nets trail by 15. Pass to Clowney. And here's Finney-Smith. Here's Simmons. Horford pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Money misses. The Nets have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And he slams it in one-handed.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Money misses. Nets trail by 16. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Boston's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Hey, from beyond the arc. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Johnson passes to Wilson. Here's Clowney. Outside Simmons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh boy, in total control of that possession. Ben Simmons, 6'10", point forward. Distribute that rock.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
We know the interior is Ben Simmons' comfort zone. He can get his shots at this range.
And Boston with some changes. Tillman's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Holiday. Money with the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Schroeder into the lane. He's off on the layup.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Money. 21 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
It's Thomas on the wing. They double him with White. Thomas misses.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Money. That three's off the mark. Nets trail by 21. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bogdanovich. He can't get that one to fall. Brown with some nice D. Here's Money. Nails the wide open jumper. Money's got 27 points.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Now Thomas. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Celtics out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Celtics, you're
glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. It's Tatum at the 4. Good! Another from 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And that one drops. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's money. And the Celtics another 3.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovic's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, I got your back.
And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Clay took it.
The shot that time not on target. Brown with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the...
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Clay Thompson, that is.
Tatum a screen on Schroeder. Here's money. And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
A huge night for MP. Now let's go to center court for his reaction.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting a record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Celebratory MP. Glad to have done this here at home.
And no better place for it to happen. These fans deserve to be a part of it.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Schroeder outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got 10 points.
Well, Schroeder, with that look in his eye, wanted to get that back.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Thomas. No good off the glass. For Boston, they've gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Hey, puts up a 3. Money misses. Brooklyn's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Bogdanovich, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Money. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Thomas. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. Rebound Boston. White's got 4 rebounds now. And for Boston, they're shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Money with the bucket.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. To the paint. Horford with a steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Well, the Nets shooting just 36% in the third. Thomas outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Brooklyn, no good that time either. White for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his...
Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Money. Long range from the inbound. Hits the trifecta. Money's got 57 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
On the floor for the Nets. Trendon Watford is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Clowney in at the 5. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Outside Johnson. Outside Simmons. Shot from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Well, on balance with his shot, Cam Johnson from the mid-range.
Here's Money. Off the mark there with a 3. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Every Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Cornette sets a screen. He shoots a three. And good! There's another!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Tillman's checked in for Cornette. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Clowney. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Finney-Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Whitehead. And it's Schroeder in for Simmons. Tipped, and he stays with it. Schroeder, here's Thomas, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Money. Schroeder with a rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Money. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Up top, Schroeder. Outside, Bogdanovic. From the line. Boston pulls it in. 1:33 left to play in the fourth. Here's Money. Again, the miss by Boston. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so...
And yes, another basket!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Johnson. Some solid defense from Holiday. Here's Money. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Money misses. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down. And the Celtics in possession here. Here's Money. Connects from downtown.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time.
And what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. Now here's Schroeder. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForte.
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Listen, there's plenty more where that came from, Sabrina. Let's make it a doubleheader. Let's play two.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
They'll adjust, we'll adjust. You know, basketball is a game of adjustments. They just have to figure out how to stop us first.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
One.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
You want to play free, but if you get caught up in your own stuff, you can kill the game flow, drag yourself and your team out of it, and you're going to hear from the fans, that's for sure. Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
I hope my team and I break it the next time out, and the game after that, and the game after that.
You see this as a team record then?
Oh, 100%. I couldn't do it without my guys. You know, everything exists in that team context. Nobody's out there by themselves, Michelle.
You're the
Thank
best.
you.
MP.
One more question, MP.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
You know just what to say to earn yourself some fans. Nicely done.
Just looked at my phone and MP made how many threes tonight? My guy is crazy.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there. These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down. Get ready to light it up tonight.
There he is.
Yeah, I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we golden. Bruh. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
It's back.
Get ready, MP.
MP, you're my favorite player, man.
Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Celtics. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. But, of course, Milwaukee, a game and a half out.
And I think for Milwaukee, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Money in at the one spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And tonight, Clark, this is a contest the fans will love. It should be raining threes.
Hey, who doesn't love seeing the ball go in the basket? A bunch of points being scored. Fans, players, broadcasters, you and I both, we all enjoy when teams can shoot it with some efficiency from the three-point line. Space that floor and let it fly.
So it's the Celtics now, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Money, no good. Lillard against Horford. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Tatum. The rebound by the Celtics. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
And the basket by Money. And for MP, we've got some very big news to share. He signed his first shoe endorsement contract.
And teaming up with Jordan Brand, an incredible place to get your first shoe deal with. Congrats to MP. What an awesome achievement.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And the basket by Money.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute.
He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact a game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And the basket by Money.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Middleton looking it over. To the middle. Here's Lillard. And Horford pulls it down.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Money. Misses the three. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Giannis. Oh, that was terrific.
Good. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Hits the three-point bomb.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Money, no good. Bucks trail by 11. Mark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Money out there with Holiday. And it's Cornette in at the center filling out the middle. Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Money. Prince setting a pick for Lillard. Prince outside. Back to Lillard. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his fifth rebound in this one. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the basket by Money.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Lillard. Trent outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Money. The three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 17. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince, and it's DeLon Wright in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Celtics, Tillman, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Jrue Holiday. And here is Antetokounmpo following the three from Money. Here's Trent, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Money. He has 30. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
In that game against the Hawks, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They don't want it enough.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And if he can keep shooting from deep, like...
Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there? Connects again from distance.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Sweet move. And then Lillard slams it in.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dame.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's money. No good on the triple. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trent with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Trent's got 7 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by White. Lillard misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Tries a three. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Fires away from way outside. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's money. Off the mark and a bad shot there. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Lopez. Middleton outside. Puts up a 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And the basket by Money.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And again!
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer, Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
No need to rush that play right there. That's called giving away a possession.
Milwaukee making a switch here. White's checked in. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. Guarded by Holiday. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Money. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. And so it's Boston with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The three-point shooting. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already. Making a switch here. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Money, and it's Holiday in at the 3. Now Trent. Portis a screen on Holiday. Trent kicks to right. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Money, no good. The Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Can't cash in from close range. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Boston again missing. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 40% from the field. And it's Wright missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Offline with his 3. On offense, here are the Bucks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wright dishes to Prince. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Taurean Prince. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trent outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Beautiful dime from Lillard that time. Good eyes there.
Boston dictating the flow. Here's Money. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. They get it back. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Money. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration.
Good! Another from 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. He tries for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Buck shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Trent can't hit. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. To the paint. It's tipped. Taken away by Holiday. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Money. And another one.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-set.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And 78 points tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 from 2006.
He hits the second from the line. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Connects again.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been nothing short of magnificent.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
This man really almost scored more points than Kobe. Unreal. Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
MP,
you're about to go off.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game and here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Young with it. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Young with it. Here's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Oh, from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far.
I got yours.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Young. Pass to Risache. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Money. Sinks the tray. Money's got 9 points. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Daniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. There's the 3. And it's Risache with a 3.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risache better than this.
Cornette sets a screen. Oh, he tries a 3. Money misses.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Young inside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. Young from long range. Young missing again.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Drills it from deep.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Risache. Back to Young. Capella inside. Working on Cornette. Here's Daniels. Let's go with a 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Here's Money. Guarded by Young. Hey, expanding his range. And the Celtics another 3.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Risache. From deep, Johnson. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Counted from distance.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. And this is a player who's been giving his all. our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. The kick out to Young. And Atlanta misses again.
You just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Daniels misses. Boston leading by 10. Here's Money. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Money's got 21.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Young can't hit.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Money misses. Hawks trail by 13. Will it go? And Young is good for 3. Young's got 8.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
For 3. Money with the bucket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Boston pulls it in. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench.
Making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Roddy comes in for Johnson. And it's Trae Young in for Bufkin. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Money in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Roddy. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
He tries for 3. Money with the bucket. Money's got 27 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Nance, the pass to Hunter. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, B.A., that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. I mean, they've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Money. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Roddy. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Up top, Nance. Horford covering. Here's Young. Boston pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Launches it. Money misses. Atlanta is shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Here's Roddy. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Holiday. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at the Celtics, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And checking out the Hawks, back 3 games.
Well, for the Celtics, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
The shot by Johnson, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Here's Money. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
Yeah, for Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized, the swingman that can play.
And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. The Celtics shooting 56% for the second quarter. 3-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Hawks. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
Here's Money. And it's off from 3-point range. Atlanta is shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Daniels. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Money. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Connects again from distance.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Young misses. Here's Money. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. From the arc. Unable to get that one. And so it's Boston holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column, they're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Checking out the Celtics, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Johnson, hounded by Tatum. Clock at 6. Capella, screen on White. Here's Daniels. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Right side, Tatum. Fires the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's Young with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 16 points.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Here's Money. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. And the three-pointer goes.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Risache. The 3-ball. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Money. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Good. He hits again.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Here's Daniels. Screen by Capella. Daniels passes to Young. Good on the baseline, Jay. 18 points for him.
Well, if you overplay Trae Young, he will go right by you. He's going to make that adjustment.
Here's Money. Off target with the 3. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Young. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Money. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Money. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Young going inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Takes a three. Young missing again.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid.
And again for three.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Here's Money. Oh, connects again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Looking to win the run. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's Money. Connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Young can't hit. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Money. Cornette passes to Tatum. And the Celtics another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Yep, that one's good. Young's got 24.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Money. A proven scorer in this. Again! What an avalanche!
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What an historic night.
And to think when the night started that we see someone match Kobe's 81. I mean, his performance tonight has been nothing short of magnificent.
He tries for three. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Young. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Here's Money. Offline with a three. The Hawks shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Outside Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is why the coaching staff just continues to encourage Jalen Johnson. Dynamite off the catch.
Here's Money. He got it again. Sensational.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
And so it's Boston making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And Atlanta making a change here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Nance. Daniels is checked in for Roddy. And it's Young in for Bufkin. Xavier Tillman is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside Young. And they recover it. Capella can't get it to go.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Money with the bucket.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Here's Money. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hunter passes to Johnson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Horford, a screen on Young. Money. He buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Hauser. And a change for the Hawks. Risache, he's checked in for Hunter. And he's good on the second. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Here's Young. Pass to Risache. Here's Daniels. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The kick out to Young. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Young, plenty of space. Cans it with nobody near him. Young's got 16 in the second half.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Lets it fly. Money misses.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Tillman with a screen. Here's Money. Hits a three-pointer.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Now Young. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. You either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Lets a floater go. Pass to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. Young misses.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a stand again.
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, and he's passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points. Oh, my. That has stood since 1962.
A scintillating performance by MP, and we've got a chance to hear what he has to say.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting a record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me. My family, my friends, haters, defenders, every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nicely said by MP. I think we all thought Wilt's record was completely out of reach in the modern game.
Well, MP proved us all wrong. Truly a once-in-a-lifetime talent.
41 seconds left in the final quarter. Young drawing the double team. Pass to Daniels. Got a piece of it. Here's Money. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. No good. Daniels passes to Young.
Get outside. He's open.
Back to Daniels. Outside Johnson. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Bettina.
MP, you just did one of the most incredible things anyone has ever done in the history of professional sports.
It's true.
When you see something like that, or when you do something like that, it's hard to describe it in anything other than cliche. Which had me thinking, athletes sometimes describe nights like tonight as, the hoop being bigger, appearing bigger than usual. Is that actually true? Or is it just a phrase that gets thrown around to try and describe the indescribable?
Great question, Bettina. For me, it's just an expression, but there is definitely something
magical that happens on a night like tonight. You know, when you have thousands of people all wanting the same thing, I don't know. I mean, it's like the universe responds when that many people want it so badly. It affected the outcome of my shots, as y'all saw. You know, I could score 100 points, and that was evident on a night like tonight, and 100%. I felt it in every moment. This was great. Thank you, Bettina. Joe.
Where does breaking this record rank as far as your career accomplishments?
Right at the top, Joe. 100 points, baby. Let's go! Let's go! Thank y'all. Thank you, my man. Yeah. Thank y'all. 100 points, baby!
Never thought I'd see someone score over 100 points.
You know just what to say to earn yourself some fans. Nicely done.
Man, I know scoring is up, but topping 100, just ridiculous. Go off, MP.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But
not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games. Okay, Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, same here. When my manager told me that you wanted to connect, I was all about it.
Oh.
Did he give you a tour?
No, but he looked like he was pretty busy.
Oh, man, that wasn't very neighborly of him.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see
you
what
saw
you did.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, so you want a tour now, though?
You know, a tour would be cool, but I was thinking maybe we could hoop.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that you were pretty good. Okay.
Listen, I'm not joining the league anytime soon, but I can hold my own and pick up.
Okay, Jake, I see you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get one in? Look, I was thinking we could run twos, and if I play with one of your NBA buddies, I might stand a chance.
For you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Let's see if you still feel the same way when we're done. I know you're an old pro at the insurance game, but this is my specialty, man. I'm not taking it easy on you,
Hey,
right?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
All right.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey, man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts. You know, can't welcome someone into the neighborhood without a gift, right?
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what can I say? You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I didn't think you would do it. You did it, man.
I gotta say the best for last, right?
I hear that. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks again, MP. I've really had a great time today.
Thank you.
Yo, MP, how'd the meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team, and who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing him in the offseason, man.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, P, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
Duh, that's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, P. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look, your job is to be a star, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just go be a star. All right, their job is to build a good team. All right, don't let them put that on you, okay?
Look, I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you. All right, but I know you. All right, and I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. And for your sake, I hope you see it too.
Beat, let's go. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.